Hello everybody, welcome back to another Sword of Justice video. And in today's video, guys, we're actually going to talk about KinShip and what is KinShip. And yeah, but if you guys are new to my channel, be sure you guys hit the subscribe, leave a like, and if you want to, comment down below and stay tuned for more Sword of Justice videos from me, and especially for our upcoming Guild War. And for those who don't know what the Guild War is, I'm going to go ahead and show you right now, actually, because why not? So our Guild War, if you go to rankings, or actually no, you go to spar, right? You go to spar, you go to a to the Martial World Conquest. 60v60 is the Guild War, right? There are different brackets. So there's group A, B, C, D, E, and then it goes on down. This is like the lower bracket, right? Lower bracket. And so for Friday, we'll figure out who we're matched against, right? And as you guys can see, these will be the two guilds in each area that are going to fight, and then whoever wins let's say like this guild wins, they'll be moved up tier, and then let's say this guild wins here, they'll be moved here, the winners bracket. And then I believe whoever wins here will be put here, and then the loser bracket will be here. And then depending on which guild wins, you get all this stuff rewards down here. So like copper, skill points, banknotes, willpower, which is really important right now, and then you get iron. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much it. There's not really much to do right now. Also, be sure you guys do this. This is really important. Very, very important. We did this day one, and I'm going to explain why Martial World Chronicles is important in a bit. But let's go ahead and go to our KinShip, because that is the main topic of the video. So KinShip, as you can see, please ignore the name. I did not choose this name. This name is not my favorite name, okay? But this is our KinShip. As you can see, dive down here if you want to leave KinShip, and this is the KinShip talking right here. So pretty much what a KinShip is, pretty much do your raids together, you do everything together, and that's what is, that's like, you know, your go-to team for raids, dungeons, and everything in that way. So like, this is my guild chat right here, right? But this is also the I'm stealing this. This is also our, you know, our KinShip chat, and the KinShip chat pretty much does stuff like, you know, dungeons, Dreamblade Abyss, Martial World Chronicles, Sundance, which I will be making a video on, and kind of a breakdown of what to do. I will be having a guide for this, so stay tuned, because, you know, there needs to be an English version. But yeah, you pretty much do everything together, and, you know, you clear stuff. You try to clear stuff on day one, and me and my KinShip, we did clear stuff on day one. We cleared the whole Martial World Chronicles on day one. Unfortunately, I did not get no footage, so that is my bad. Do forgive me on that. I will get some more footage next time, as I am steadily getting more background footage. However, if you don't have a KinShip, I will really recommend trying to get one. Either form the KinShip with your guild or friends and everything else in that matter, because it's really important to have a KinShip, and I think it's more, you know, intriguing. Also, I'm going to kind of go ahead and kind of talk about more of these, because I did not talk about everything, I don't think. So your willpower, I believe I went over this, but, you know, this is important. You want to try to make sure that your willpowers are always leveled up to date. This is something I did not say. This is really important. You want to make sure that the current ones that you're using are always up to date, and then the ones that you're going to use in the future, level them up, right? Moving on from there, the 12v12. Now, there is something I want to talk about, especially with the rankings, because there's been a lot of speculation going around that, you know, these two right here are cheating, because the reason why I'm saying this is because every time we get them low, like really, really low, they will stay at 0 for a long while. And I know I think there's a self ability that, you know, restores you back to full health without dying, but that has a cooldown. and it procs every time for these guys. And then not to mention they glitch out the map. I do have some background footage of that, so I will leave that up screen for you guys. We did report these people, at least I did, and you know, it's just kind of getting out of hand. I think that the game really deserve, like, you know, a fair play, right? Fair play, because I don't know, to me it just feels like people are kind of, you know, cheating, and we don't want people to cheat and everything else. Also, this here is important. You want to kind of make sure you have a full set of purple right here. This is early on, so this is, you know, pretty usual. Also, this is your practice. You can change from like vitality to full HP to defense. Now you can switch up, and let's say 12v12 or 2v3. Excuse me. Depending on your time, right? All I can say is that it's really important to just kind of do these things. And yes, like right now, I think we're gonna run. Hopefully I can get some footage of you guys, you know, of us running something. But all I'm saying is definitely make a KinShip, because you're gonna need it, because a lot of people, you know, they don't really want to solo it or do it with bots, you know. And the only boss that's really more complex to fight is if you go to martial arts. Not martial arts, if you go to dungeons, you go to Martial World Chronicles, the third boss is by far the most annoying boss, because this is a DPS check boss. Pretty much you can't not die in this boss. You cannot die. The way how this boss works is there are two birds that will spawn, ice and fire, and you want to take out one of the birds because they will explode. Now he has like these mechanics where he will like punch with like a huge AoE attack. But the main one is that he does is the ice pillars. Once he summons ice pillars, you want to hide behind those ice pillars, because he's going to do a huge AoE attack that covers the whole entire field, and it one-shots you. So it does one-shot you. And you want to just kind of be up to date with, you know, with how to do the mechanics, especially up to date with on your gear. So yeah. Also, you know, for those who are still looking for a guild, and there's a lot of people that's looking for guilds. My guild is full, so I can't do nothing about that. But definitely ask around in the Discord. I will leave the Discord link down below in the description, so you guys can join up. For anyone who wants to, you know, try out Sword of Justice, like I said, game is still very early. You can catch up so quick, and yeah, it's really kind of easy to kind of comprehend the game. Now the game is confusing at first, but the game is more easy and way more easier to run with friends, especially if you play, you know, CN, the Chinese client. And yeah, I mean, honestly, just have a good time. Now I might start going live and doing like playthroughs, but I won't be talking as much unless it's like in PvP. I probably won't talk as much, because I feel like while I'm talking over the game, it gets a little bit too loud, and I want you guys to you know, enjoy it. Also, yes, this game does have a marriage system. I want to show you guys the marriage system in this game. So here are the outfits for marriage. Here's one outfit right here for marriage. It's pretty nice, right? And then here is the second outfit for marriage. So, you know, there are some nice outfits. I think we get like some each few weeks, some new outfits. So do stay tuned for that. Also, you know, everything in this game is grindable. Like I said, there's nothing pay to win. As you can see, I'm gonna show you guys my bag right now. There are some gears that I cannot use. So this, I can't use this because it's level 55 and I'm level 50. Wait. Oh, level requirement, it needs to be level 57. I'm level 56. So tomorrow I can equip this. And, you know, I could probably use these. So, you know, keep that in mind, that, you know, when you try the game out, you're gonna most likely get confused as well. And then I think, yeah, that's honestly pretty much it. But, you know, definitely form a kinship. And remember, you can only change your kinship name every, like, what, 6 months? So keep in mind of that. But you also get points, and then you can use those points for stuff like these. So let's say I wanted to buy, I don't really know. Also, this is like your love stuff. All this stuff down here. This is just like titles, stuff you can get, like what are use obtain. I don't know what these are, but this is stuff that you can get. So yeah, please ignore this title. That is the weird title, but we're gonna buy this one, for example. Okay, we're gonna buy it, use it, and yeah, honestly, I think that's kind of pretty much it. This is gonna be a little short video. Actually, wait, what does this look like? I want to know what this looks like. All schools. Wait, where is it? Where did it go? Can we not use it? I don't think we can use it. But this is gonna be a short video. This was just me showing you guys the kinship, and I just kind of want to talk about that, you know, the cheaters thing. But if you guys did like this video, be sure to like, subscribe, join the game Discord, and you know, if you want to join the game while you can, join up. I'm in one server. We only have one server in NA, so yep. Stay tuned for the Guild War video and other content. But without further ado, that's pretty much it, and see you guys in the next one. Bye.